Right, we made it to hump day and not much has changed. Still, we're noticing snow falling on the area sky cams and also on the radar. We'll take you west of Muskegon and you can see visibility down a little bit. You can still see across the lake where I checked this about half an hour ago and you couldn't. So we're kind of going through mostly light snow. And good looking shot here, and we're going to continue with the snow on the ground and occasionally falling, especially at the lakeshore, right on through the rest of the afternoon. Let's bring it in a little bit, and just a few flurries in around the Grand Rapids area. You can see US 131 primarily wet. Road crews really tackling the roads quite well, and most areas looking pretty good on the main roads at the present time. But we had another clipper move through, enhancing some of the snowpack out there. Most areas picking up around a ½ an inch to as much as a little over 3.5 inches. Most coming in right around the Holland area, right along the lakeshore, where you saw some enhancement there with the deeper shades of blue in Grand Rapids. We picked up around 1.3 inches of snow, which puts us over the 65-inch mark for the season. Temperature-wise right now, we're at 24 degrees in the Grand Rapids location, 25 in Kalamazoo, 22 in the Fremont area. And here's a look at current wind chill temperatures. A fairly light wind out there right now. It's variable, but with a cold front moving through this morning, northwest wind for the most part at about 5 to 15 miles an hour will kick in. Let's go back to radar real quick, and I wanted to show you that. We're noticing snow right now falling in and around the area. And this is going to continue again throughout the rest of the afternoon. We're just getting mist off to the south with a larger storm system. That's going to spread snow in Lafayette, Indiana, over to Fort Wayne, just south of Michigan. But if you're on I-94 and to the south, especially Michigan-Indiana state line, I think you can have our receive amounts a little bit over an inch. I think the rest of us will end up with about a trace to an inch of snow across the area. Not very much. And here's the latest out there in terms of the visible satellite loop. You can see what I want to show you is off to the north and west, there is much colder air behind the cold front that moved in. It's starting to generate some lake effect snow showers. So once this system moves to the east late this afternoon to the evening hours, we're going to start transitioning to more of a lake effect setup, and that's going to keep the snow mostly west and southwest of Grand Rapids tonight, while this clearing line drops to the south. And if we can clear out along with the wind going calm, we'll see some pretty cold temperatures, even the possibility of some below zero readings. But, you know, a couple caveats there. We got to clear out and see that wind go really, really light. So we'll begin at 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can see the bulk of the snow for the most part along the lakeshore of Grand Rapids southward. And there's that transition starting to take place with pure lake effect snow setting up along the lakeshore. Inland areas will clear out during the morning hours, and that's going to lead to, you know, you're heading out to school or work tomorrow. It's going to lead to a very chilly commute. And tomorrow we ought to see a little bit of sunshine. We'll need the sunglasses, it looks like. Snow futurecast, 1 o'clock today. Not a lot of snow in the forecast. You're hardly going to notice it with all the snow on the ground. But nonetheless, I think areas, especially around Kalamazoo, Battle Creek to the south, could pick up an additional 1 to 2 inches. Here's a Storm Team 8-day forecast. Cold day tomorrow. Highs should only stay in the teens, but at least we'll get a little bit of sunshine. On Friday, we'll lose the sunshine with increasing clouds and a chance of snow, especially if you're north of I-96. Saturday and Sunday, that is the big question mark. Forecast models continue. There's just going to be a narrow band of snow cutting across the north central plains, and some of the models bring it north, some bring it south, and some bring it right over us. So the potential is there for more accumulating snow this weekend. And with the latest models coming in, you know, Bill Steffen and Kyle Underwood be looking at them very closely, and we'll have an update at 5 o'clock.
All right, that sounds good, Matt. Thank you. Another